What's going on, everybody? Aaron here from Departures Capital, and we're here with Investing Hustler. How's it going tonight?
I feel like a bag of dicks. I'm joking.
Well, before we get started, I would like to ask you guys to please give me a like. It really helps my channel and it will push me to make more videos. So let's try to get this video to 100 likes.
What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustler here, and I'm here with Aaron from Departures Capital. How's it going, Aaron?
It's going great on this Saturday night.
Saturday night, 9:44 p.m. We're doing a collab.
For you guys.
Yeah, for you guys. So we're gonna talk about we're pretty much gonna talk about the market. We're gonna update you guys with what's been going on. We're going to talk about how the Dow Jones is down over 500 points. We have a few interesting articles for you guys, and maybe we're going to do a couple predictions on what we think is going to happen in the future. We're going to look at pretty much the S&P 500. They're down 62 points. And Dow Jones, this is what we really want to look at. This is what people are really worried about. Dow Jones is down 558 points. 2.2.
You know what I feel like, though? I feel like everybody, they overemphasize the drop in the Dow because it's just an index that has more points.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at in reality, the S&P dropped almost the same percentage as the Dow, but the S&P is only like 2,600. The Dow's like almost 25K. So everyone's like, oh my gosh, 500 points. But
yeah, but it was only 2%. And then let's look at S&P 500. How much was that percentage?
It's about 2 point whatever something. It's just it's just something funny. Like, I feel like the news loves to talk about it.
That's true. They both went down 2.3%.
The S&P went down more than the Dow, but it just sounds better that 500 points on the Dow.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like 62 points doesn't sound too bad.
No, it doesn't at all.
Let's just take a look at the index as a whole. So just bring up that full screen chart. Just to kick off this discussion or whatever, we can talk about how we're testing some pretty heavy resistance that we've seen over the past like year, right? Where it looks like we're either going to be putting in a double or a triple bottom in the last couple of months, or we're going to fall through that resistance and actually fall further. We haven't really tested the lows that we have.
I mean, support right now, it seems like we're about to hit this support line.
Yep,
so it could
exactly
bounce back up right now, or if it does break that support, who knows?
I think we could fall to right around that level, right? Yeah, right there.
Right here?
23,300, somewhere in and around there. I think that's our next stopping point if we don't hold this support level.
Yeah, it does seem to be a support right around here.
Yeah, because we've bounced off that like a couple times, but we're still just kind of treading water right now. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the markets to fall a little bit more, maybe another 1,000 points on the Dow.
Yeah.
Right. That's only another 5, like it's 5% still, but that's still, I mean, I could see them if stuff doesn't get solved right away. We could fall like a little bit further. I don't know. That's just some potential.
No, for sure. Let's look at the S&P 500 as well then.
Mm-hmm.
So the S&P 500, and it almost seems to be the exact same thing, because around 2017, near the end of 2017, there's a resistance right here, and then for 2018, there's one that's a little bit higher up here. So this could easily bounce back up. Would be nice to see them back up close to 3,000, or worst case scenario, continue to decline.
Yeah, I could see us falling to like 20. I think it's 25.50.
At what point do you think it would be considered a market crash? How low? At what point? If it went
2,100 maybe.
Yeah, if it went back to, but that would be if it went back to what it was during 2017.
I would say 2016 lows. I could see that would be a serious problem. Like, not that low. Maybe 2,000, 2,100.
Around
2,100, I think. Right in that range, yeah. That would be like a minor crash.
That was in around 2008, 2009.
Because 08 looks like nothing compared to what's like right now.
Because look, so it went from 1,500 all the way to 600. That's like that's almost $1,000. That's $1,000 point drop.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's so. If we, right now we had a high of 2,900, so if it actually does go to 1,900, then that might be a crash. So if it goes around here, that is 2016 level. That could be a crash because that's what happened here. It went from 1561 to 683.
Yep. So I mean, I think 2100. That would be like the worst case scenario. I mean, it could definitely fall further, but I think 20. Wow, that's a big. Yeah, you can see the market how it just kind of it's always moving up, but it's always going through even years. Like if you look at 2000 to 2003, that was a bear market,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Three years of declines.
Uh,
That must have been a tough environment to invest in.
for sure. So, but here during this bear market, it went from 1,500 to 800. So that wasn't too bad. This seemed to be like the biggest drop, the
Yep.
08. But yeah, so we'll see if it goes down to 20, to if it starts going closer to 2,100, then things might get scary. If it breaks below that support line right here at what did we say around 2,500?
Yeah, I think about 2550. 2500, 2550. I'd start to get worried.
And then if it goes below 22,000, then we're definitely in like what people might
Oh
consider.
yeah. Oh yeah, where that's like 20. I'd say 2100 is like crash territory.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. We don't want to be bearers of bad news.
Nope.
When it comes to crude oil is up. Bitcoin surprisingly up.
Whoa, Bitcoin's at 48. Hold on a second.
That's Canadian though. That's Canadian.
Oh, okay. Because Bitcoin is like down again. Like they sold off hard on Friday, I believe, to 33 or 400 USD.
Nasdaq is down 219 points,
Yep.
and it looks like where's gold? Gold is up. Of course, gold is up when everything's down.
Gold's been on a nice run. If you want to take a look at something that's been gaining, gold has been gaining substantially. Gold had a floor at about 1220 because I follow gold really closely all the time.
Way too. Let's look at the past year. Oh, gold's it's been pretty stable. Like, what is this?
Yeah, what's going on with that chart, man?
I don't
That's
know.
strange.
This is
Yeah.
September here. Let's look at the
So,
past. That's the thing. I feel like gold's been super stable that you can barely see. So it literally went from 1,190 to 1,249. But that's not in a lot of time.
gold around 1200. Gold's had some heavy support at 1200. You might want to track the GLD. So go GLD. That's the largest gold ETF, and it mimics the price of gold. It's not going to give us the dollar per ounce, but it might give us a better chart. Yeah. So that's good. Like GLD is essentially a way of buying physical bullion through an ETF because all they do is hold physical bullion.
So you can see here, even on that 2008 crash, gold went down as well.
Yeah. Everything kind of sold. Gold didn't do as bad, and then it ran like crazy because of uncertainty in the markets. But we're at we're 118 on the GLD. We saw highs of. So if you zoom in on 2017, 2018 for gold, I mean, gold looks like it's coming back, and it has bounced off like that
108.
it was 108, yeah. So I could see gold recovering to about, well, at least the GLD to like 120, 120, 125 maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, I just don't think the movement's big enough for me to want to invest into gold unless we're about to. It's like, I guess it's a good asset to have. It's like a physical asset. But
Yeah, it's a safe haven. It doesn't yield anything. That's the only issue with gold. It's definitely somewhere to like put your money and store it away and hope like to ride out the storm. That's what people do with gold, right? They ride out the storm.
the only thing about gold is like what if you have a lot of gold and you want to move that? Gold's heavy.
No, it's true, and I mean that's why some people buy the GLD because it's an ETF. You can sell it just like any other anything else.
Like a stock, I guess. All right. Well, I guess we touched up enough on that. We could. I don't know if you want to touch up on the market. Like we could look at how these companies did. What do you think about Apria and that huge decline we seen last minute pretty much.
So yeah, I just think traders who bought the bounce, or sorry, traders who bought the dip at $5, they're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, you know what? We just made over 50%. Let's start to sell it off.
Yeah, no, it was I bought at 650 NF5. I sold half my shares in the morning here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping I don't regret it. We'll see how Monday is, but by the looks of it, it looks like they might just start downtrending.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, it's a tough one, right? Africa's a tough one right now. They definitely bounced hard. I mean, there was a ton of short covering, so.
But we're gonna see what happens with Apria. There's and then every other company did actually fairly well. TGAD went up 13%.
Yeah.
A lot of these companies jumped that day. They all jumped. It was pretty much once Afria jumped, because Afria had a nice jump in the morning, and then pretty much, I feel like the moment Afria was doing good, they attack Afria. They released another article to attack Afria. I'm like, oh my god, Afria just can't catch a break.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Aurora did fairly well. They went up. I think they almost hit $8 at one point.
Yeah, they bounced hard off those $6 lows.
Yeah, so they skipped, and then they kind of just stabilized. Maybe this might we might go back to having that $7 support line, because literally they just bounced from $7 all the way back up.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see what happens with ACB. I mean, the market, like, cannabis was in the green on Friday because of the Chronos deal, and once again we're getting back to that whole market-driven movement where will the markets hold up, and are the markets going to drag down the cannabis sector again?
And then we have Canopy. They went as low as 36. I wish I picked up some shares.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about picking up shares. Did you pick up shares or no?
No.
I should have. I was thinking it. I'm like, maybe I should pick up shares, but I was already like, it might go lower. It might go to 30. And then I didn't pick up shares, and I don't think we're gonna see those numbers for a while again. That would be amazing if we have that opportunity again. So I
Can't be in the 30s. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up, man. But whatever, it happens. We did hemp did amazing, 37%.
Yeah.
Hemp went up 37%. That's crazy. Look at that.
Hemp's been flying. Hemp's been flying.
You caught hemp at like 80 cents, you would be sitting pretty right now. Almost money. Then we got let's see what other companies. Wow, it's all red here. eBay's red, Disney, Nike's red, Netflix is red. Like, it was just, that's why the S&P 500 and Dow Jones went down. PayPal's red, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these companies are. T-Mobile's done, the LPL, LG's red. It looks like only the marijuana sector was green on Friday. Hemp, oh yeah, we did talk about hemp already, no?
Yeah.
Golden Leaf Holdings 5%.
GLH, yeah.
Let's see, American went up. Oh, that's nothing. Pura went up 9%. So it looks like the biggest one was 30%. Vivo went up 10%. Yeah, Alethea went up 11%. All these companies were doing really good. I just think that since we had such a green Friday, we might have a red Monday, but it would be nice. Imagine we get 3 green days in a row. That would
be super.
What do you think is going to happen Monday?
I think it's really going to depend on what the markets are up to. What if we see a bounce in the indexes? It is possible to see a bounce in the indexes. You know, we could start to see some buying, and then that might drive the markets. I mean, I think we'll see a mild green day, maybe a green to flat day. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I think it might start off red and then hopefully goes green. But I'm honestly thinking we're going to have a red Monday, but it would be nice. I won't complain.
For sure. So yeah, let's wrap this up. I think this was one good episode just to recap the markets.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. We got another video coming up where we're going to talk about some articles. We're going to talk about
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about Canopy, and we're going to talk about Chronos. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'll see you guys in our next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.